Hey folks, today is August the 28th. It's currently 9:40 in the morning, as you can see here. We're going to look and see if we can catch a trade this morning. Yesterday was a Monday, and as is typical of Mondays, it was pretty slow, didn't have a lot of action, so I didn't take any trades. Don't want to force anything. Let's take a look at this Euro Japanese Yen trade. This is a sell. Obviously, it's going against the trend, so we'll not be taking that trade. All right, AUD USD. Let's take a look at that one. Looks like this is also a sell again. Not going to look at taking that trade. One of the main things with the system was that we only trade with the trend. Okay, so even if you switch it to a 15, it says please use the software only on the M1 and M5. Okay. I'm just trying to take a look at the overall trend here, but we'll continue to watch it. Hopefully we'll get some nice setups here. Euro USD, let's check the 5-minute. All right, so if we get a long trade in the Euro USD, that might be something worth trading. Euro AUD. Again, would need to see a long trade there. Switch that back to 1 minute. All right, so USD Swiss franc. All right, yeah, definitely would be nice to see a short trade there. That would be really ideal. Not too excited about the Euro GBP. Euro Japanese Yen. Long trade there would be nice. Just trying to go through and see what potential trade setups we could have this morning here. All right, so that's what I'm looking at this morning. Hopefully we'll, like I said, get a nice trade setup so we can get something recorded here. AUD USD, a sell. Where was that at? Here it is. Not looking to take a sell. Let's see what it's looking like on the 5-minute. All right, so we had a push down, then a push up. So definitely not looking to take a sell there. All right, I'll keep watching it. Once we get a proper trade set up, I'll come back so we can hopefully look at getting a trade today. All right, folks, we have this Euro USD signal just pop up, as you can see here. Let's check the 5-minute. All right, definitely in an uptrend. Actually, let me check one other thing. I'll be right back. All right, I wanted to pull up Forex Factory here. It looks like we do have some USD news coming out at 10 o'clock, which happens to be 3 minutes away. It's currently 9:57. So I think even though this would qualify as a trade to take, we're going to hold off just so we can let this news pass. Looks like CB consumer confidence. So, oh well. I'm sure we'll get other setups after that happens. All right, be back with you guys a little bit later. All right, folks, we have a Euro Japanese Yen signal. Let's take a look at this. This is a 5-minute chart. You can see we're definitely in an uptrend. Let's go back to the 1 minute here. All right, so it looks like the buy is at 130.195. So right about here. All right, our stop is going to be 130.095. So right there, and the take profit is going to be 130.395. All right, so a little ways up there. All right, I think we're going to go ahead and look at taking this trade here. All right, let's go ahead and place our stop, which was 130.095. All right. And our take profit level, 130.395. And again, you can see the take profit is definitely at least twice as big as our stop, which is always a good thing. So that's where we are right now. And I might go ahead and just, all right, looks like we got another setup, USD Swiss franc. Let's take a look at it. All right, that's a sell. All right, doesn't look bad at all. All right, stop loss is going to be at 0.97660. All right, so right about right there. Take profit is at 97360. So that's down quite a ways down there. All right, I'm going to see if we can get a little bit of a pullback up before we jump into this trade. Let's check on our current trade, Euro Japanese yen, real quick. All right, so that's moving up. A good sign. Remember, our entry price was 97560, which was right here. So I'm waiting to get back up to this sort of level before I jump into this trade. How about that? Another USD Swiss franc signal. This time 97552. So we'll go ahead and take this one. Let's get rid of that. Push it up here. All right, so this is going to be a sell signal. So our stop loss is going to be at 97652. Let's move this up. 97652. Right there. All right, and our take profit level is going to be 97352. There it is. And I always just like to add these little lines here, just in case we get a quick move in one direction or the other. So we're now in USD Swiss franc and I believe Euro Japanese yen. Yes. Just move those two over there. All right, I'll come back once we get some movement in one direction or the other. Hey folks, just another quick update. As you can see here, this is our Euro Japanese yen trade. We had our first star there and we have our second star right now. It's currently up about 5 pips. Let's take a look at our USD Swiss franc trade. That one's right now at about break even. In the manual, it did say that conservative traders will want to take their profit at the first or second star, but we're going to hold off a little bit here and see if we can get up a little bit higher. And one of the things I don't want to do is be greedy. You know, I've done that in the past where I say just a little bit more and then the market turns around on me. So we'll keep watching it, see what happens. Maybe by the third star, we'll have at least 8 or 9 pips that we can take. This is a scalping system, so 5 or 6 pips is okay if you want to take that. But I just prefer to take at least, at least 8 is what I would like to see, if not more. If you're trading one lot, $10 per pip, 8 pips in profit is $80. So that's something worth getting to me. We'll keep watching everything here and see what happens. Let me pull this up. All right, so we're at 5 pips right now. I'd like to get up here to this level. All right, be back momentarily. All right, guys, we might have learned an important lesson here. As you can see, these stars show us when potential reversals are. And as you can see, we had a nice reversal here that brought us to within about 3 pips of our stop and still might get hit. I could have took out 5 pips. And let's check out our USD Swiss franc. All right, as you can see here on this one, we have 1 star. So I think I might look at taking profit when we get that second star, just based on what I've seen. We'll continue to watch it. This is all about testing here, so we can find the best way to trade these systems. So we'll see what happens. I'll let you guys know. And on both trades, we have a stop of 10 pips, take profit of 20. So it is double. All right, be back momentarily. All right, guys, as you can see here, we're on Euro Japanese yen, and it looks like we're about to get stopped out. Very close. This will be minus 10 pips if it hits our stop. All right, that's minus 10 pips on Euro Japanese yen. Let's see how our USD Swiss franc is doing. All right, so this one's actually pushed into profit here. Let's see where we're at. Looks like we're up as much as about 8.8 pips. We have a little pullback here. I think this might give us another push down. Let's check the 5-minute. All right, so I don't really expect too much heavy resistance until this level here. Let's place a mark there. All right, so it looks like basically just about 10 pips. So if we get down to that level, I might make it a point to take profit right there. But if it does break this level and not use it as support, we might see a nice push all the way down to our take profit of 20 pips. So we'll see what happens here. And on this trade, it does seem like it would have been a good idea to go ahead and take profit at that second star, which is a reversal point, a level which we should take profit at potentially. So we'll definitely keep that in mind, and I'll try to remember that when I do the final review, that these stars are very helpful. And at this point right now, as we can see, we've had several stars. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've had 5 stars already, which tells me that it would be a good idea to take profits sooner than later. And obviously we are in profit right now, but only about 5 pips. So we'll continue to watch it and see what happens. Hopefully we'll get a pullback before it pushes back down again. All right, be back with you guys momentarily. All right, folks, it is now 1 o'clock. Let me pull up this time here. As you can see, 1:04. And I have to look at heading out till about 2 o'clock. So I'm just going to leave this where it is. I'm not going to close out or anything. Like I said earlier, I really do think if we can push past this level, we'll get a nice run potentially down to our 20 pip take profit. So we'll just wait and see what happens. But we definitely have some support here. All right, I'm just considering moving my stop loss down to 5 pips here, or even to break even. At this point, we're up 8 pips. But I'll leave things the way they are, give it some room to play, and see if we get a nice push down. All right, I'll be back in about an hour. All right, folks, it is now about 2:20, as you guys can see here. And as you can also see, the market has looks like it came back against us pretty heavily, came right back up to our break-even level, pushed past it. So basically, I'm noticing here that if we had went ahead and exited at these stars, we would have at least been able to take, 8 or 9 pips here, instead of me trying to wait until the market got down here. My original thought was 10 stop, 20 take profit. Just put the trade on, leave it there, and just hope that we'll get plenty of profit targets of 20 hit and not as many stop losses of 10 hit. And in that case, we can even have more stop losses get hit and actually come out in profit, because the take profit is twice as large. But now I'm looking at it, and I think getting out or using these stars might be a better way. Here we could have got out with, like I said, 8 or 9 pips in profit. Over here, where was it? Over here we could have got out with, I believe it was, 5 or 6 pips in profit. This was our entry level. Here was our stop. Again, we had our 20 pip take profit, 10 pip stop. Market came down to our stop, but we did have the opportunity to take 5 or 6 pips right here. And the same thing on this trade. We had the opportunity to take 8 or 9 pips right here. And obviously there's still a chance that this will come down. And just based on, I guess, I'll look over it for the next few days, and I'll see whether or not I want to just leave them there, or if I want to start managing based on these stars. Because I know we're going to definitely have smaller profit targets with these stars, but the win rate will most likely improve significantly. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I think I'm just going to let this run. It is just a test after all, and that is the idea behind all of this, to find the best way to use the system, and beyond that, to see whether or not the system even works, see if it's even viable. All right, so it looks like I'll be back around 7 o'clock this afternoon. That should be plenty of time for this to play out. We'll place a mark here, so that way we can see exactly where we were, where we left off. Take a look at one more thing real quick. So it looks like our first star with this trade was back here. And I'm pretty sure we got into the trade somewhere along this line. So right around when the third star was already forming here. I can't remember specifically where, but I'm pretty sure it was around that level. So it might be a good idea to get in as early as possible on these. Oh, well. Pull this back up. All right, we're at about 19 minutes now. I'll go ahead and pause it here, and we'll see what happens at about 7 o'clock. Either this will have gone up to hit our stop, or it'll have gone down to hit our 20 pip take profit. All right, guys, it's actually just now 2:30, and I have to leave at 2:30, but I checked the chart before I left, and it looks like the market came up and hit our stop right here. I want you guys to let me know in the comments section if you want me to continue taking trades where I just use the stop and take profit that the system sets, or if you want me to start taking trades or taking profits based on these stars. In other words, we won't always be getting, a risk reward ratio of 10 risk for 20 rewards. Sometimes it'll be, 10 risk for 5, or sometimes it'll be 10 risk to 8 maybe. So that will change things a little bit, but it seems like that will give us quite a few more profitable opportunities, because that would have saved us from both of these losses if I would have went ahead and took those profits. So just let me know. I know this is just the second video. We're still at the beginning here, so it's not really a lot of evidence to suggest that we should switch things over, but just let me know what you guys think, and we'll just go from that. I'll check the responses this afternoon or tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. All right, folks, take care.